What's going on, everybody? Today I want to show you my truck, like give it a little review, a small review. I don't know too many details. I'm gonna try to tell you as much as I know about it and give you my experience, my honest opinion about the experience I had with this truck so far. I've been having it for about a year, and I want to sell it to get a regular car, a sedan. So I said just gonna review it and put it on my channel. So this is a 2010 Ford F150. Is the XLT trim with a 5.5 foot bed. Is the short version. There's also a 6.5 foot bed, but honestly I really like the looks of this one. It looks more connected to the car, more, I don't know, the long bed it's too much. Now on this model there's a 4.6 liter V8 with 3 valves producing like 292 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque. It's a 6-speed automatic transmission, and I looked a lot online about this truck and about this engine when I got it, and they say that this engine is one of the most reliable V8s. This being an XLT model doesn't really have too many options. I'm just gonna start outside of it, and then I'm gonna go inside, and I gotta tell you guys as well the small and few modifications I brought to it. So one noticeable thing is the running boards, okay, on each side. You know, it's a Super Crew, by the way, so it means it has the full 4 doors and full seats inside. You'll see later inside what I'm talking about. Now the wheels on this one, these are some aftermarket wheels. It comes with some 18-inch wheels, but I put these 20-inch wheels, which they look way better. And the tire itself, it's a bigger profile. On the 18-inch rim, the tire was so small, like this car was looking like very disproportionate, you know what I mean? Now with these wheels, these rims and tires, it looks very well, I would say. I also added a backup camera to it. Put it over here. It's not necessarily the best spot, but it's a very good feature. Of course, it has a towing package. Probably all of them have. One thing it doesn't have, and I don't like, it's one of those like shocks here, you know, so the tailgate just drops like this. You know, you need to hold it, and it's pretty heavy. This black thing that you see here, it's some type of bed liner I put on it. It didn't come with anything, so I just put this one. It's a Rust-Oleum. I did it myself. It's a pretty decent one, nothing heavy duty, but way better than not having anything. So, you know, I've been having this box here, this cooler in the back, you know, going all over the place. It's gonna look something like this, but then you just need to wipe it, and it's basically gonna go back to its color. It just gets dirty, basically. It got some tinted windows on the rear passengers and the rear one. Fog lights, and you know, turn signals in the mirror. I'm not sure if each one of them have that or not, but that's kind of it. Now let's look and see what is under the hood and how it looks. Pretty heavy hood, especially opening it with one hand. It opens up pretty tall, which is cool. Pretty high. You're not gonna have any problems working on this engine. And because this truck comes with way bigger engines, you have a lot of room here. But look at this engine. Look how clean it is. I mean, I didn't wash it, but it's clean, like no leaks and stuff like that. I just put a brand new alternator and a brand new battery. You know, they just failed on me. But I don't know to tell you much about engines or this engine, but it's just reliable. For as long as I had it, it's a very reliable engine. Pretty simple to work on, everything is exposed. It's a pretty good truck, you know. Before we get inside, I want to show you the key, which is one thing I really don't like. So this is the key. Like, why they don't have like a single key fob or whatever you call it. They have this very old looking key and this very old looking remote control. It's ridiculous. Anyway, you just unlock it. So if you press one time on the unlock button, it's only gonna unlock the driver door. If you press twice, it's gonna unlock all the doors around. Okay, let's get inside. Okay guys, now we are inside the truck. I'm gonna try to show you a little bit of the stuff that's here and show you the very few options that this truck got. So I want to start by mentioning that every single thing here, it's hard plastic. Everything, like everything. Here is some rubber thing, but everything else, it's hard plastic. Everywhere you look, hard plastic everywhere. It's nothing luxurious at all, but it is very sturdy, like very sturdy. But damn, everything is pretty bad. Anyway, it's a truck though. So you have the mirror controls, pretty basic over there. You have the windows, all of them automatic. Only the driver one, it's, you know, like one click and goes down all the way. Like you don't need to hold the button, but to get it up, you need to hold the button. Over here, we have like automatic lights, which is good, and the fog lights, if you pull this. Here, there's a very cool thing. I don't know if you can see. This is bringing the pedals closer. You know, like if you have like short legs, you can bring them closer. If you have long legs like me, you can just send them further. And this is the power of the light inside. Like you can dim the light or make it brighter, you know, on the dashboard and stuff. I can show you in a second when I turn it on. And also, if you do it all the way to the right, it's gonna turn all the lights in, plus the light in the rear, like for the tailgate. No, bang. Okay. The dash, pretty simple. Has some small screen over there and writing on it. I'm gonna turn the truck on. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, when I changed the wheels, I didn't transfer like the pressure sensor, so it's telling me, you know, tire pressure monitor fault, because I don't have them. Anyway, you can skip that. So I'm gonna have this this little light here on all the time. For now it's blinking, but it's just gonna stay on at a point. You have a few information over here, like how many miles can you drive with the gas that you have right now, your fuel economy, which is not good. You can do other things over here, doesn't really matter. You have some trips, and kind of that's it. Pretty basic. You have a tilted steering wheel, but you can just do it up and down. You cannot do it forward and backwards, and that kind of sucks. It does have controls on the steering wheel. This is for the cruise control. This is for the radio. I replaced the radio. I put an aftermarket one, so I couldn't connect these controls anymore. I couldn't use it, so I have this thing here. I don't know what you think about it. I'm fine with it. Gonna talk about the radio in a second. Here you have like a coin holder. If it was a 4x4, there would be like the, I don't know, the switch from 4x4 to 2x4. Heated mirrors, AC. You have two 12 volts plugs, one here, one there, a USB, a 3.5 jack. What do you have here? A very big elbow rest thing, you know, and you have here cup holders, room for cup holders. The good thing is, like, you can leave this on this model, this particular one, and basically this is a seat. So you have 3 seats in the front and 3 seats in the back. That is pretty cool. And then you can lift this thing, and you have the seat belt and a little more storage here, you know. Plus you pull this and you're gonna have the 2 cup holders, another 2 cup holders, you know, pretty cool. Some more storage down here, a little more storage area here, a little more here. We have the glove box. I have the manual and everything from the car. The door pockets here are pretty big. You can fit a lot of things. That's cool. It's a very practical car, very practical truck. The mirror is supposed to be, you know, to have like the auto dim and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's working or not. Here on the sunshades, you have the mirrors. Okay, you don't have a light though, you know, so if it's dark you can't see anything. You have 2 sunglasses holders. I don't know why they did that. You don't really need 2 of them. I want to tell you guys a little bit about the radio. First of all, it was a pain to mount this radio. This is not the original front fascia. This is the one I got aftermarket. But the hole for the radio was smaller than the radio itself, so I had to trim it. I kind of trimmed a little too much. As you can see here, it doesn't look perfect, but it's fine, you know. The reason why I changed the radio for is music. I like listening to music, pretty loud. Speakers in this truck suck. They're horrible, horrible. They're 25 watt speakers. So I replaced the speakers first in all the 4 doors, okay, which was kind of a pain as well. I put some 50 watt speakers, only to notice that the sound didn't change at all. Sound quality and volume and everything. Looking online, I found out that the stock radio has like a 60 watts power. So, you know, even if the speakers were bigger, the radio couldn't provide any power for it. So I put this radio. This one has 180 watts, and I can tell you, the sound is way better than what it used to be. It's pretty basic. You know, you have radio. You have touchscreen. Yeah, that is pretty cool. So you have radio. You have music here, like you can insert like a card, you can insert your phone, and yes, it does have mirror link, so I can see what's on my phone. If I connect my phone on that one, I can see that, which is pretty damn cool. I'm gonna show you in a second. Bluetooth, you know, you can make phone calls, you can connect your phone with a phone book, you can listen to music. But the best thing is the reverse camera. Yeah, it has a reverse camera now, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so I told you guys I'm gonna show you that you can connect your phone, and see, I connected my phone here, and watching your phone you can see over there. I'm just gonna go on my channel, and by the way, if you like it, please like and subscribe. That would help me a lot. And I'm just gonna play a whatever video from my channel. You can just turn the phone and see this is gonna show as well. You can zoom it. It's not the perfect image quality, it doesn't run extremely smooth, but man, you can do that, which is pretty cool. By the way, this is a 7-inch stereo. Okay, disconnected. Back on the Bluetooth where I left it. A couple more things I wanted to show you inside. One, when I got this truck, I got it used, but it came with this WeatherTech mats, which are pretty cool, like all the way to the front, you know, and in the back as well. That's an awesome thing. And now I'm gonna show you another awesome thing. If we go on the other side, because I have my baby seat over there. This bench, you can lift it up. That one as well. I just have the car seat, my baby's car seat over there, and I'm not gonna remove it right now. But this is pretty cool. You can lift it up and basically have a huge amount of space here. And just pull this handle and put it down. You have some pockets here, some cup holders, another 12-volt socket. Here's some storage as well, and this is it. This is the inside. Okay guys, now a little bit of driving. Now don't expect to have too much power, you know. It's a truck. Not the best power, not the worst power either, but you know, it has pretty good get up and go. It drives pretty smooth for a truck. Okay, catches speed pretty fast. Cons, I would say the fuel economy, definitely it's bad, like really bad, but for every truck it's bad. And it's a little noisy inside. It's not, you know, I don't think it's as good put together probably as the newer trucks or whatever. I don't really drive trucks. This is my second truck I'm driving, actually my third. But yeah, it's it drives smooth though. Shocks are pretty hard, like you expect. Like I have back problems, and this truck doesn't make it easier at all for me. Yeah, that's one of the big reasons I'm gonna switch from a truck to a sedan. Yeah, I don't know much what to tell about it. One cool thing that it has here on the shifter, it's a tow or haul button, like you press it, it's gonna show over there in the dash the tow/haul. Usually you use that when it's when you're hauling or towing, of course. Sometimes if I drive in town, I use it just because it makes the truck way more responsive. Like it holds the revs higher, way higher than the regular driving mode, so it's gonna help you with the acceleration, and it has like a better response, you know. It's basically like a modern sport mode. I would not call this a sport mode because nothing is sport about a truck, although I saw trucks that have like basic trucks that have like a sport mode on the, you know, on the shifter over there. But nah, that's not a sport mode. Simply just holds the revs higher, so you have more power, faster, you know. Yeah, it's pretty stable. It's okay for long trips. Not really made for long trips. I never use this truck for what is made. I just put my bike on the back and take it on the track, and kind of like that's it. But I don't put trailers to it, I don't attach trailers, I don't put weight, you know, in the bed. I just drive it like my daily driver. So that's why it doesn't really justify like to have a truck, you know. It's pretty practical whenever you need it, but one more thing that I really don't like about it is the steering. I'm not talking about if it's precise or not, I don't really care about that, it's a truck. I'm talking about maneuvering it. Here in the south, it's, you know, streets are pretty big and not too many cars and stuff like that, but man, in the parking lots, like, it's so difficult to maneuver this one. It doesn't really steer as good as it's supposed to steer, like a regular car or whatever. I had an SUV before, and that one was not steering well, but it was steering like way better than this one, like way better. I'm gonna get out of this neighborhood and, you know, accelerate it a little on the straight line for you guys to make an idea on how fast it is. It's not fast, but it's not slow. I don't know, I think it's probably like 10-12 seconds, 0 to 60. I have no idea, I never counted it, but okay, let's see. That's 30, 40, we're going uphill, 50. Yeah, pretty fast. Brakes are pretty good as well. It's a decent truck. It's good for what it's made. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just let me know. If you guys like this video, like it and subscribe it, and check my channel. Peace.